guys, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 8, Episode 2 of Supernatural, entitled, What's Up, Tiger Mommy? If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes, and we'll hop into this bad boy and get it rolling. Last episode was a pretty good premiere. Kevin has been out and about. He escaped Crowley after getting a word of God about how to kill demons. So he's been doing that. He watches his girlfriend die in front of him. Dean escapes from purgatory after dry humping somebody named Benny. So him and Benny, teamwork makes the dream work. We're getting more exposition on them, as well as getting more exposition on Sam's backstory of him hitting a dog and getting in a relationship with Amelia, I think was her name. Abuela. Anyways, we're going to go and get into this episode, and we're just going to keep this trucking. Season 8, Episode 2. Happy Monday. Hopefully your day wasn't too bad. Boop. Look at that. Right off the heels of the last episode. All right, let's watch. Chicago, Illinois.
So sorry.
Sip some water, slit. And I mean that as a term of endearment. Mainly towards myself, because I am a slut for water and for crab rangoon. You're looking pretty dehydrated out there.
Which box was it again?
1.
I'm sorry, did you say 1?
Yeah.
As in box number 1?
If memory serves.
I feel like that's an easy number to remember. That's... Why are you questioning that? Is box 0 an option? It is. Okay.
During our last renovation, we had to replace...
Can I ask a simple question real quick? First of all, is this Death's, like, brother? I'm going to ask a simple question. Could be stupid. Okay. Bro, what is this system? It looks like to the left of her is number 44. This is the number 2. But what's the number... Yeah. There is no order to that at all.
Renovation, we had to replace the safe boxes. And we put yours inside a new one.
That's wild. Look at that. With the key on top. What you got in there? Word of God? Is that a calcified turd?
Sorry, sir, but... Is that a bone?
I'm sorry, but that ain't none of your business what's in his box. Keep it a buck. Now, see over here, they got... Wait. No, they don't. Look at this. Bro, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. They got 259 and 260. But then next to that, is that 261 or 264? Down here is 267, and right next to it's 288. 275, 276, 77, 78. That's an order. This is an order. I don't get it. How do you go from 267 to 288? Boy, that is the finger to a fucking
Well,
Yeti.
I'm happy we were able to keep it safe for you all these years.
That's Dikembe Mutombo's
Is
big
there
finger.
Anything else I can help you with today?
Why, yes.
That shit's a turd
Now
from
that I think about
an
it,
ancient sphinx
I'd like to make a withdrawal.
of her soul. Supernatural. Above her numbers was 992 and 993, so I guess went all the way around to like 1,000 maybe. The number things, it's fucking with my brain. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm gonna forget about it in 20 minutes.
You're kidding me.
What? Is it too much to ask if we can swing by and check on my mom?
Swing. Fine, let's go.
I've never understood the slamming the food down and then going on like, all right, let's go after we finish our meal. Be civilized. Back over here in the neighborhood. Is she Tiger Mommy?
Tiger Mom, 9 o'clock.
Where?
Well, I guess fucking so.
Left window.
Right in the fucking chest. What are you gonna do with that body? What if the cops show up? Poor Carl. The old bait and switch almost there, baby boy.
He'll be back. You just have to believe.
She's good.
She's clean.
What should have happened right there is as soon as they splashed her with the water and they said that she's clean, the music started to kick back on, is all I'm saying. It'd have been perfect. It would have been absolutely perfect. What, you smell sulfur or something? Yeah, reel that shit right back in. Where you think you're going? You're dead. Well, even though there are people inside those bodies, but I hear you. That's a whole lot to take in at once.
Your friend was possessed by a demon.
Have you ever seen The Exorcist?
Is that what you've been doing all year? Watching television?
You too, shortstop.
He called him shortstop, but I really thought for a split second he called him short round, and I was just...
Keeps demons out.
Fine.
Really?
What? Like, it's my first tattoo.
Ooh, what's your mama got a stamp in the back? She ain't even flinching, bro. Why are they choosing to get that shit right there on the innards of their forearm? They could put it anywhere else they want to, unless they like the symbol, of course, but still. Last season, too, when I mentioned, like, it could, maybe that's not Dean, maybe that's somebody else, I forget that they can't. That can't happen to them, really, because of the tattoos.
Sharp guy, that Jerry. He'd be a fine.
Jerry's an okay little fella. Look at him. He ain't doing nothing to nobody. He's just hanging out behind the scenes.
Replacement for me.
Right. Well, in one of those lockers.
Here he goes, flashback with his damn something axe. I can't think of anything clever. That fucking thing is rotten.
Leniency?
Oh, he knows. Where's the angel?
The fuck is that thing supposed to be?
So here's what I'm thinking. Full immunity from all charges, both past, present.
Hey, Dean, come on.
You feel that?
This man Dean having some flashbacks.
Go on.
Right in the fucking jaw, up into the damn temple of his shits.
Dean?
That's a great way to incorporate a flashback with the present day situation. My man was like, I need full immunity from then, now, forever, this, that, and the other. And he's like, you can just fucking tell me where it's at, big guy. Just tell me. Sometimes you gotta be you gotta be the aggressor. It goes back to, again, remember how I said it's a flip from season 6? This now switches over from Sam not having a soul, busting in houses, being directly and blunt with people, being the aggressor, and Dean trying to reel him in, to now Sam's trying to reel Dean in because Dean's back from fucking purgatory. It's the same shit, just flipped around.
Come on.
What's it to you, mail order?
Hey, pal.
I got it. I noticed
Oh.
you're driving with expired tags. Maybe because you just acquired it in a trade. And I'm guessing that means you haven't registered it yet, which means you haven't paid the tax. Is that correct?
None of your business.
You gonna fuck around and find out.
Kevin, average blue book on a 2010 Ferrari F430 Spider,
217,000.
and the 5% Wyoming tax.
10,850.
$10,000. Something tells me you're the type who might balk at a tax bill that big.
What is this? An FBI audit?
No, but my brother, who happens to work for the Wyoming tax assessor's office, could arrange that.
Hey, we can bring Mama Kevin along with us any day of the week. Bunch of fucking nerds out here spitting out numbers. That shit made me so happy just now. Also, it's wild to think that he was like, they shouldn't be made famous, and it was like shocking that there was cameras. At this point, season 8, This is 2013, 2012, 2013, around that area. There are starting to be more cameras everywhere. It's super weird to think about. Like, there's cameras literally everywhere, even at this point. But at one point, there just wasn't. Like, stores just didn't have cameras. You just go in and rob them motherfuckers blind. You just take whatever you wanted. Walmart used to have cameras like every third aisle. And now there's a camera in every aisle. There's a camera looking at you at self-checkout, and there's a camera above you at self-checkout watching you scan shit. They ain't playing.
What's it going to be? The tablet or that piece of Eurotrash crap you call a car?
Damn. Should I hear dog shit in that Ferrari? Is that Willy Wonka? Is this the man from the beginning of this? Did he just like get younger? Holding the fingers, slashing the soul?
Ah. And you must be Kevin's
We don't
mother.
want no chocolate, brother.
Bo. And it is my absolute pleasure. Well, I am the right hand of a god, after all. Plutus, specifically.
Plutus.
Is that even a planet anymore?
It's the god of greed.
I activate Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 cards. I now summon Pot of Greed. You've activated my trap card, Pot of Greed.
My liege has warded these premises against hell, heaven, and beyond. Quite necessary.
And it is funny, he's the god of greed, and he looks like, I don't know, heart stars and horseshoes.
Some of the players we see. And incidentally, quite possibly, the safest place your precious prophet could be.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Peanut.
He was also dressed like Mr. Peanut. He was just missing a monocle. Now, wait, isn't that the Mandela thing? Mr. Peanut never had a monocle? Is that what it is? Or was that Mr. Monopoly? Hold on real quick before I fucking scream and just jump out this window. Hold up. All right, I was about to scream. I think it's the Monopoly man didn't have one. Remember when they introduced Baby Nut? Did they get rid of that immediately? Like, if you type in Baby Nut, that pops up, don't it? Like, this was a full-blown thing during the Super Bowl a couple years ago. If you don't remember, they introduced a fucking character called Baby Nut, and they don't think that that's an issue. Okay? Just the worst fucking possible thing ever. Monopoly man. Monocle. Yeah, see, people think this is an actual thing, by the way. People think that the Monopoly man had a monocle, and he never did. The Monopoly man never had a monocle, which is wild to think about. Some of the more popular ones, like Curious George, you know, he doesn't have a tail. The Looney Tunes, Kit Kat. It's a bunch of wild. Pikachu with that little black spot on his tail. So it's a wild thing out in the world. And you know what? I remember Pikachu having something black on his tail, and it wasn't that bottom bit, the brown part. There was something else. The Looney Tunes. It's all crazy stuff, man. It's all crazy. Because you would think Looney Tunes, right? That it would be Toon for tune, like cartoon, but no, it was Tunes. Just like, you know, Curious George. He just doesn't have a tail at all. Never had one. Or even when it comes to the Kit Kats. The Kit Kats never had a hyphen on the package of the bar. And isn't that just enough to make you want to fucking scream? Fruit of the Loom never having a cornucopia? Insanity. Anyways, we can go on and on about that. Sinbad's Shazam movie doesn't exist. There's a lot. Mandela effects are fun.
Well, then we're gonna have to get creative.
The car?
Huh. Well,
No.
Seen that
Say
shit
it,
coming.
and I will kill you, your children, and your grandchildren.
All of them.
okay. Wait a second. These auctions, they display the items to the bidders beforehand, right?
Yeah, so?
The bumper stickers on my Previa mean anything?
My child's an honor student.
They didn't mean it, baby.
They didn't mean it. They didn't mean it. Damn it, Sam. Oh, this shit's out in the cut, huh? Is that Thor's hammer?
How the hell are we supposed to know who's who? Pretty simple, Dean. They're all monsters. Hey, hey.
They got that shit covered, brother.
Great.
Guess we're not as original as we thought.
It's okay. It's okay. We just gotta come up with plan B. Damn, it's good to see you.
Look at Cass with that beard.
speech for us.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, bro. This shit coming in.
Meet somebody. This is Benny. Benny, it's Cass.
Ladies, gentlemen, and other, welcome to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, distinguished guest, all the same. You can encompass everybody with that. Welcome, distinguished guest, would cover it just as fine. It's gonna be old school with some new school. Mix it together. Others. You and other, you big top-hatted bitch.
Once in a lifetime event. For 3,000 years,
Salamander.
been the first name.
Can't get rid of all of my black-eyed boys, Samantha.
Artifacts from
Yeah, we'll see.
the world and across the plane.
All right, so how much we got for plan B?
Crowley just fucking put out a lure, and your big moose-knuckled ass, that's not the fucking word I want to use right there. Your big ass grabbed it, and now he knows what's on the tablet.
Well, we got our
You done gave him a hint.
about $2,000 and a Costco membership.
Our first item, the amulet of Hesperus. Let's start the bidding with 3 tons of dwarven gold.
Told you, they ain't gonna be using real money. It's gonna be some extra wild shit. Souls and gold and toenails and things of that nature. He don't hear your footsteps? He ain't see you? I'm telling you, dude, sense of awareness in shows gets worse and worse by the fucking day. By the day. On this day, I see clearly. Everything has come to light. Did you swindle him? Did you pocket him?
Our next item up for bid, the hammer
They ain't gonna.
of Thor.
Mjolnir. I fucking told y'all that that was the hammer of Thor, bro. Mjolnir just hanging out, son.
Okay.
Our next item up for bid, the hammer of Thor.
You know what? The first shot of it looked pretty cool. That don't look as cool right now, dude. The Mjolnir I have behind me, which you can't even fucking see it because my overhead lights broke, is sick from God of War Ragnarok. They did their best with it. That's not bad.
Mjolnir, a finger bone from the frost.
I want to hear how he says Mjolnir.
Our next item up for bid, the hammer of
Look how they spelled it.
Mjolnir, a finger bone from the frost giant Ymir.
This man had to stay within Norse. That's the thing. I told you some big ass giant. I told you it was a Yeti from Ymir. The first. Ymir is the first creature in Norse mythology. Just so you have some sort of context, and I may paraphrase some of this, Ymir created life from the sweat from his armpits. His legs intertwined and had sex to give birth. When Odin, I forget his brothers and sisters' names. Or maybe it wasn't Odin. Maybe it was Odin's father, Bor. I think it was Bor and the others. They kill Ymir. And they use his body to build the realms. His brains create the clouds in Midgard. It's insanity. And I love it.
Alaska. Palin and a bridge to nowhere. No thanks. All right, the moon.
He said he don't want Sarah Palin, bro.
You're bidding the moon?
Yeah, we claimed it for Hal. You think a man named Buzz gets to go into space without making a deal?
Solid points there.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. It seems that our reserve price has not been met.
They gonna have to get rid of his mama, huh? She gonna have to go with him.
So.
Or some bullshit
do I
like
hear
that.
A bit of,
No, stop! I'll give you whatever you want. I have a 401k, my house.
Good effort, Ms. Tran.
But I'm afraid this is a little out of your price range.
My soul.
Mom, don't!
I bid my soul.
Are you sure? That's a big move.
Dean's like, you sure you want to do that?
If it's souls that you're after, I can give you 1,000,000 souls.
1,000,000.
Hey, Flyboy, you gonna get in on this?
We guard the souls in heaven. We don't horse trade them.
So we have a deal.
It's not about the quantity, Chief.
Yeah, the quality.
It's about the sacrifice.
Oh, never mind. Fuck me then.
I bid my own soul.
Boy, you ain't got no soul.
Mr. Crowley, you don't have a soul. Congrats, sweetheart.
He was like, you got me there. My man tried. He fucking tried. He fired up too, son. Yeah, Mama Kevin was too cool to keep around for much longer.
Losing my soul.
Wait.
Hello, boys.
Cry.
I thought she done had some gangrene or something. Crowley, if they literally, never mind. I'm gonna let it play out.
Can't, my warding spells.
Them burned off her fuck. I wasn't even thinking about that. Burned off her whole tattoo. Gets stabbed in the back and pulls it forward. All this for an island? Bitch made.
Can't do all my tricks, but I can do enough.
Get out of her!
There's the knife.
If I had a nickel for every time someone screamed that at me.
Oh no. What? That brother started blasting, dog. Ain't no way you missed a shot that close. Give me Mjolnir, ho! Give me that. Give me that fucking hammer.
Don't!
He's empty.
You know what's better than one private island?
You're about to get smashed with that hammer, bro.
Islands.
Yakum! Oh! Whoever shall be worthy to wield this hammer shall have the power of Thor. That was badass.
Okay, give it back. Give it back. Oh, no.
What? What? First of all, he smashes somebody's head, lightning bolts come out, big Thor move, and then the old man, who's the virgin you got? You just zip zap, you throw it, and he turned into a pile of clothes. You strike me down, I'll come more powerful than you could ever possibly imagine. He just turned into Obi-Wan Kenobi and just gone. If he don't fucking pick Mjolnir up and keep that with him the rest of the show, is all bullshit. I do enjoy that his soul is a different color than all the normal ones. It's that red color instead of black, blackish gray. Would that have killed Crowley, though?
Mommy dearest has rattling around her head. Wanna know who your real father is?
What the?
Scandalous.
Crowley!
The fuck? Oh, your mom was out there. I mean,
Yeah, we shouldn't come looking. Since we lost the tablet, Kevin figures we don't need him.
Yeah, but Crowley still does. What's that kid thinking?
couldn't Crowley come and just swindle them up? And they couldn't have gotten fucking far, bro. Look around. What are you doing?
He thinks people I don't need anymore, they end up dead.
And he left Cass behind. He said, fuck you, brother. I'm out. Checking in on Kevin's mom, the Winchesters discover that Crowley has surrounded her with demons. So they save her and take her along on their quest. So Mama Kevin joins the party, joins the group. She comes on in and says, "How you doing, boys? How's it going? How's your life? How's your kids? How's your wife? I'm here. I gotta sneeze." I'm back. She didn't say that last part, but Crowley kind of outsmarts them by making a deal with Bo. Willy Wonka burns off her tattoo, able to infest her and enter her body against her will. Gross. That sounded horrible. And yeah, now his mom's a VeggieTale, and we'll see how Kevin has to deal with that. I mean, I don't know how he got her to move. Did he pick her up and walk her out? Is she able to walk? Did they summon an angel to come get him? Was that a note from Castiel instead of that? Did Cass come get Kevin and Mama Kevin? I feel like Crowley could have just came right back and took them, but maybe not. I don't know. I like the episode a lot, though. It's just I kind of figured Kevin's mom would give herself up. She seemed too cool of a character to stick around for much longer, so she wanted to offer up her soul to save her son, as many mothers would. And Crowley is just one step ahead. So it seems like that tablet and the Word of God will be the big thing for the season. Crowley now having both the tablet and having well, he doesn't have Kevin, never mind. But Crowley having that keeps it out of the hands of the boys. Now here's what I think. I think next episode we may get some flashbacks for Sam and his girl. Maybe we'll get more on Dean and his girl, Cass, to see how those things flow. But I honestly think following this show's formula, at least since season 6 is what it feels like, first 2 episodes are going to be really good like these 2 were. These 2 episodes were great. I like them. Not the best, but solid. Episodes 3 through 6 are going to be... And then episode 7, Crowley will pop back up. Episode 8 will be decent, but like not important anything. Episode 9 will just be a complete filler. Either episode 10, 11, or 12 will be super duper important with season altering things happening. Or maybe season 7 would be that. Or episode 7 would be that. And then we're not going to have anything else until like episode 19 or 20 that's worth importance. That's my guess here. But 2 good episodes. We'll see if they can help Mama Kevin, or if Kevin will come back around and join the boys, or if they go off on a Monster of the Week episode. But they got to get the Word of God. They got to shut down the gates to hell. I don't know. I just feel like something's going to end up I feel like Crowley should be with us, but Crowley may try to weasel his way out now that he knows the true nature of the stone, of the tablet, and who Kevin's real father is. Anyways, Season 8, Episode 2 is What's Up, Tiger Mommy. Season 8, Episode 3 will be entitled Heartache. Oh, brother. And I will see you there. For now, links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.